The ladder to access the roof of the unit needs to be lifted up and out of its locking tabs and pulled away from the body. Next, while holding on to the fold-down section of the ladder, remove the latch pin and fold the lower section of the ladder down. Reinsert the latch pin to secure the ladder. Reverse this procedure to stow the ladder for transport. The roof of the unit gives access to change the filter bags and access to the centrifugal separator. The centrifugal separator separates material from the airstream. The separator is equipped with a replaceable internal wear liner. The airstream spins around inside the separator and the clean air is pulled up through the center of the separator. Two large ports then direct the airflow into the bag houses. To change filter bags, the unit needs to be shut down, parked on level, firm ground, parking brake applied, and no overhead obstructions. Remove the keys from the ignition before climbing on top of the unit to prevent it from being moved or operated while being serviced. Once on top of the unit, open the rear baghouse cover door. The door will go over center a slight amount and stop at that point. Step onto the walkway in the rear baghouse and open the front baghouse cover door in the same manner. Step back onto the main roof platform and loosen the wing nut holding the blowpipe assembly down. Lift the blowpipe assembly to its resting position. The filter bags are mounted in the tube sheet. To remove filter bags, pull the filter cage out and lay it to the side. Grasp the top of the bag and twist a portion of the top of the bag towards the center and push the bag inside the baghouse. Do not pull the dirty bags up and out of the baghouse. To install new filter bags, insert them in from the top and lock the collar of the new bag onto the tube sheet. The bags have a snap lock collar that locks them onto the tube sheet they rest in. Reinsert the cage into the bag. Keep dirt off the top side of the bags and tube sheet to prevent it from getting vacuumed into the vacuum pump upon unit startup. Once all 30 bags have been installed, return the blowpipe assembly to its normal position. Ensure that the blowpipe assembly is seated properly and tighten the wing nut to secure the blowpipe. Repeat the same procedure for the forward baghouse. Once the new bags are installed and the blowpipes are secured in place, close the baghouse lids. The rubber straps securing the cover doors down must be latched when the doors are closed. The filter cleaning system provides the means to continuously clean the filter bags. Through the blowpipe assembly, bursts of air are aimed down the center of each bag to dislodge any material accumulated on the exterior of the bags. A group of 15 bags per baghouse are pulsed at a time, and the system cycles automatically through all the bags. A switch on the main control panel turns the filter cleaning system on and off. The components that control the cleaning system are located on the exterior walls of the baghouses. The filter cleaning system should be on whenever the unit is vacuuming. Note, when the cleaning system is operating, do not open any cleanout or access doors on the unit. The optional electrically operated vacuum relief valve is located on the top forward corner of the baghouse. This relief valve is activated via a handheld pendant and also via a toggle switch located on the main control panel. A float ball inspection cleanout port is located on the roof of the body. The tailgate safety pin must be used when working under an open tailgate. The pin is located on the driver's side of the unit. Open the tailgate completely and insert the pin into the hinge bracket holes as shown. Reverse this procedure to remove the pin. The prop pin must be removed before attempting to close the tailgate. The dust chute doors allow accumulated material to be emptied out of the dust chutes. Prior to unlatching the tailgate, open the dust chute doors. After the collector body has been raised and emptied and lowered back to the transport position, close the dust chute doors. The tailgate latching system is an over-center type latch. To unlatch and latch the tailgate, activate the hydraulic control lever labeled Tailgate Lock Unlock at the main hydraulic control station. The latch system has 4 grease fittings, one on each roller and one on each pivot point. Refer to the owner's manual for greasing interval. Both body hinge points have 1 grease fitting. Refer to the owner's manual for greasing interval. The optional liquid level indicator registers liquid levels inside the collector body. A stainless steel float ball is coupled directly to the external indicator. A grease fitting is located on the external indicator needle. Refer to the owner's manual for greasing interval. An optional rear intake port is located on the upper backside of the unit. This 8-inch diameter port has an internal deflector to direct incoming material to the floor of the unit. The optional 6-inch knife gate drain valve is located on the bottom of the tailgate. The hydraulic oil tank is equipped with a return line filter and filter condition gauge. The tank also has an oil level and temperature gauge. The oil level must be checked with the collector body down, tailgate closed, and tailgate latched. Refer to the owner's manual for oil specifications and filter changing intervals. The large access door on the passenger's side of the unit allows for visual inspection and cleaning of the separator housing. Do not open this door when the unit is running. Also, do not open this door when the filter pulsing system is operating. A hinged cleanout port is located on the front side of the separator housing and also on the front side of the forward bag house. An inline vacuum relief valve is included with the unit. Refer to the manual for proper use of this valve. An optional hydraulic boom is mounted on the top center of the collector body. A handheld pendant controls the functions of the boom. The boom pendant plugs in at the left rear of the unit. The boom is raised hydraulically and lowered by gravity. The boom manually rotates and is equipped with an air brake that allows the boom to be locked in place once it has been rotated. A switch to raise and lower the hydraulic boom is also located on the main control panel. The main base of the boom, known as the boom cannon, has an 8-inch intake port mounted on its top side. This fitting allows an operator to inspect the boom cannon interior, check material level inside the collector body, and also enables the operator to vacuum straight into this port. There are 2 grease fittings located on the boom cannon base, one shown here and the other directly opposite. 2 additional grease fittings are located on the boom arm pivot. And there is also a grease fitting on the boom brake pivot. The boom brake assembly is air-operated and adjustable. The optional pneumatic unloading system allows the unit to pneumatically discharge dry material out of the 6-inch discharge T on the rear of the tailgate. The tailgate is equipped with an internal auger that is hydraulically driven. Discharge air from the vacuum pump exhaust silencer is routed back to the tailgate through a fixed piping system. The unit must be parked on firm, level ground with no overhead obstructions to operate this system. To operate the system, the collector body is raised to break the seal between the vacuum pump and the body itself. A 6-inch diameter hose supplied with the system is connected to the discharge piping on the side of the unit. Additional hose must be supplied by the operator to connect the discharge side of the T. This discharge hose must be connected prior to unloading material. When a unit is equipped with pneumatic unloading, the silencers are set up with air-actuated doors. These doors are opened and closed via air cylinders, which are controlled via a switch located on the main control panel. By closing both doors, the discharge air from the vacuum pump is rerouted to the fixed piping system, allowing air to convey material out of the body. Relief valves are installed to prevent overpressurizing of the system. An air valve adjacent to the control panel raises the float ball in the collector body. The float ball is raised to allow the collector body to be sealed while pneumatically unloading. A pressure gauge is located at the control panel to monitor the air pressure in the unloading mode. There are 5 manual latches on the tailgate that must be latched prior to using the unloading system. A tailgate ladder and platform allow for access to the upper latches. The unloading auger is hydraulically driven. A hydraulic selector handle is activated to rotate the auger. The auger's rotation speed is controlled by a hydraulic flow control valve. As the auger in the tailgate turns, the material in the collector body is discharged into the discharge T on the tailgate. Air being routed to the T from the vacuum pump conveys the material out to the desired location. A valve on the tailgate allows for metering the material into the discharge T. An interconnecting hose between the discharge T and the collector body allows pressure to be equalized between the collector body and discharge line. The auger system has grease fittings on the external bearings and on the drive mechanism. After preparing the unit to pneumatically unload, the operator must start the unit, engage the vacuum pump, open the valve on the discharge T, and engage the auger. By controlling the vacuum pump speed, the auger speed, and the angle of the collector body, the operator can pneumatically convey material out of the collector body. Refer to the owner's manual for complete operating procedures and for greasing and maintenance intervals. As we mentioned at the start of the program, this video is not a replacement for the operation manuals that came with the unit. Refer to the manuals for specific details, specifications, and safety information.